So welcome to today's video. If you don't know me, I'm specialized in the Global Talent Independent Program in the Australia Permanent Visa stream, and I help candidates to get Australia Permanent Visa within 6 months. Today I'd like to share with you why you cannot and should avoid copy templates from your friends or colleagues. But in terms of some type of reference status, clients might ask, I would like to write myself, or I would like to ask my friends to write, but they want to know what kind of content. In our work, we do provide this template to our clients, give them some feedbacks, and then we assist with that as well. This is part of the work. Now, what happens to some of the clients' friends? Instead of looking at what can they do, they simply ask their friends to give their template to them, where they can copy the templates directly and then submit UI. So, and why is that not a good idea? They might think, it's easier because Joanna's really doing good. She helped my friends to get permanent visa. If I copy directly, that should be the formula for success, right? They just copy. And then today I will just tell you why and 3 reasons it's a bad idea to copy the template directly. One, I think it's on its own. I don't want to talk about others first, but I want to focus about time lapse, right? So time's really about when your friends got permanent visa from us, right? Time. When your friend got permanent visa from us, it was about a few months ago, or even 1 year. You forgot. You asked them, and then they said, okay, it's a few months earlier. Now you prepare that, and you prepare that probably because you have procrastination, you spent quite a few months working on that. It's been a year. Time lapse, the material we present, it's no longer relevant. The policy has changed, then the time elapsed, but you still use same template, same material, same understanding. Because I wrote this template, and I change all the times. You always late to copy my information. You always late because I already changed. So that is a time lapse. Time lapse has fundamental problem with your EOI because policy changed and we know the requirement change, which means we're gonna change the way of how we write the department. Even department talent officer, I have to tell you, they changed a few times. So we have to address that, according to the policy change. Time lapse, so your template copying from others is terrible idea. Another area is really about simply boring. Okay, very boring. I even have one candidate has this kind of situation. His friends got permanent visa, approved it, and then he asked friends, hey, I want to do it myself. I know what you are. I think I'm quite good. I'm even better than you. So professionally, do you like to share a template, Joe, and I share with you? And I'm just doing right that. And he did actually got negative feedback. And I asked me, after that, I said, oh, well, so you didn't ask me. And then it was negative. I was not happy for someone to receive negative feedback. And then blame us because we didn't do anything. But I was happy to give someone advice. And I asked him, why don't you share some of the templates and, the writing you share with the department? And when I read this, I felt something like, it's quite familiar in a way how they describe the work, the project. And it's just boring. Even myself, where I've dealt so many files, and if the same works present to me, if you simply copy from others, I found it. I knew at the time that is something wrong. So I went back to check the statistic, our data. I found the template, which is quite a long time ago. It's about a year ago because we're no longer using that, no longer using this kind of wording, and the policy change really. Template doesn't help, So I realized, but I couldn't tell him, maybe it's good to have a template as a reference whenever you write in a way that's exactly identical to template. So that's a critical problem here. It's about that itself, it doesn't sell. It doesn't tell the actual you, and it's boring. It's quite boring. And no, you don't assume that department doesn't know you. They do. They have specific processing officer looking after the particular area of clients. So if you provide similar information compared to your friends, or exactly same information compared to your colleagues, they're gonna find out. And how people find out things, probably it won't be immediate. I won't be able to immediately find out which finds, clients is really looking at that. But I did a search. We have a search, right? We have IT system. I can have a keyword search. And then the thing, it's because you wrote in a way that's very boring, which attract my attention. That I always think about what kind of client department will think about that, right? The processing officer. If you wrote a statement compared to your friends exactly identical, even though you work in the same company, same position, identical position, whatever same, it attracts people's attention if something is very familiar with, to them. So this is really common in the world of advertising, right? Advertisement. If you saw some advertisement, why you would actually go to the same shop to buy this kind of product? Because you heard something from the video, from YouTube, from a podcast, for something that you feel that familiar. Even you cannot tell where it did come from, but you feel it's familiar. So you actually make a purchasing decision based on you heard something. Because of familiarity, not necessarily you can recall, it's come from everywhere. So for someone who present the exact template and they copy and paste, really just change their name and change something, but the tongue itself is really, I know it's very, very familiar. And when I sense that, it becomes boring to me. I just feel you don't have, you disrespect department's processing team. You think they're stupid, right? They don't understand that, and and then you thought, well, exactly, I'm doing the same work. Why I can't copy? No, you're doing exactly. No, you're not doing exactly the same work. That how come won't be exactly the same? Maybe the income is not the same. Maybe it's going to be different. The work itself, we are telling department you're different, and then you're telling them exactly the same. So I feel boring, which means you're gonna get negative result. That now third reason why you should not just copy template from your friends, even they got positive results already, right? Third reason, it is that it undermines your own success. It undermines your ability. Okay, a few cases where when they approach me and I check the template, I feel this candidate is even better than the candidate we did before. They have a very unique angle. But because they submit wrong materials, I will say, if you submit EOI but got rejected, later on you have a change of circumstance, additional information, that's fine, go ahead. We always encourage people to lodge if they believe they are eligible now. But instead of changing circumstance, you provide materials that it's wrong, right? Because you copy and paste your friend's template, and then you thought, my friend got positive results, so I just copy and paste. It actually undermines your own ability, okay? Because often I find when I submit EOI, I always find something that's about these people, about these candidates, why they are so unique. And so my work is really convince department why this candidate is so unique, so they should be invited. And then you are telling department, I am actually the identical to my friend, right? But you thought one thing, that's no reason they're gonna check same, the processing officer will be the same processing officer to this, right? It won't. It's not possible. First of all, it is possible because for processing so many applications, we don't have 1,000 processing officer, just a fair few. In this case, they will have dealt all the applications, so it is possible. The people who access your friends, you will be the same people who access you. So you undermine yourself, really, isn't it? Even that's not possible, I just mentioned that system will able to find you. And very importantly, that you undermine your own ability. When one of the candidates approached me, I realized that they have these templates. And I thought, oh my God, I could have done a lot better if if I were you, because you did not highlight yourself. You did not highlight uniqueness. And when I compare two different files, I see that the angle will be completely different. But you don't know why, because you're blind. You thought that would be sufficient for me to get invitation because my friend got it. You're blind. You're not looking at what makes you unique, what makes you very special. That's the reason, 3 reasons why you should not copy and paste templates from your friends. You can have some clue, understanding, oh, that is some kind of format, but never directly copy from your friends. I hope this one help you. If you have any questions, I want to do free assessment. Simply communicate with us. There's a form below you can complete. Put out your information, we'll reach out. All right, bye.